with Teairra Mari and stuff like that. Like when the girl's trying to get the bag. She said it on tape. I'm trying to get the bag. And then you go, when it doesn't work out and they tell you to pay the $30,000, people on the outskirts can identify with not having $30,000 to give, and they go, "Oh, you got it, Fifth. So just let her,
let her live."
Yeah. And you go, "Let her live." What you talking about? That's the $30,000 that I spent in the process already on legal fees.
Did you get it yet?
Did she pay anything back?
No, she got a payment plan.
Oh, that's
How
It's
much?
okay. Look, I
She's
don't care if you
working on
feel
it.
like you went to college. I don't care if you feel like you went to college. You didn't attend any classes, but you got bills to pay. It's cool. It's fine with me. Just when you make a mistake, you have to identify with the mistake.
Baby, if there's one thing Hollywood's learned the hard way, you do not mess with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. He's not just a rapper. He's not just a businessman. This man is the IRS, the FBI, and karma all wrapped up into one. And Teairra Mari, sis had to learn that the ugliest way possible. From money drama to Instagram shade, courtroom chaos to lost TV gigs, Teairra Mari found herself in a never-ending feud with one of the pettiest and most relentless men in entertainment. And it all started with a heartbreak and a revenge tape that should have never seen the light of day. Let's rewind to 2018. Teairra had just broken up with her ex-boyfriend, Akbar Abdul-Ahad. After catching him cheating, girl was heartbroken, betrayed, and trying to heal. But instead of peace, what she got was public humiliation. Just days after the breakup, an explicit tape of her landed on her own Instagram page. Her account had been compromised, allegedly by her ex, who used her login to post it. Teairra, devastated, went straight into battle mode. She accused Akbar of revenge porn, and lawyering up with no one other than the legal pitbull herself, Lisa Bloom. But if that wasn't enough, enter 50 Cent, Akbar's friend. Instead of staying in his lane, 50 decided to jump into the chaos and stir the pot for fun. He reposted a nude image from the tape to his 18 million IG followers, and when Instagram took it down, he posted it again and publicly slammed IG for removing it without warning. Teairra had it. She clapped back with a heartfelt message about betrayal, love, and sacred trust, saying this wasn't just a leak, it was a violation. She vowed to fight it in court and seek justice under California's revenge porn laws. She wasn't just suing Akbar, she was going after 50 Cent too.
And his good friend, 50 Cent, posted the obscene photo of me on his Instagram and said, "Get the strap." 50 Cent has 18 million followers, so I was devastated. And to make it even worse, even after Instagram took the picture down, he had no remorse, no regard, and he posted another photo and complained that IG was censoring him.
Now let's keep it all the way real. What 50 did? Absolutely foul. But legally, that's where things got tricky. The court didn't buy it. They argued the images were already circulating the internet and thus fell under fair use. The judge dismissed the case against 50, saying he didn't upload it originally and didn't act maliciously. But you'd think 50 was just gonna walk away quietly? Never that. He flipped the whole thing around and filed to make Teairra pay his legal fees. And the pettiness didn't stop there. He had her served at the airport and posted the video. Yes, he turned her legal loss into a clown show.
Miss Thomas?
Yes.
I'll give these papers.
No, thanks.
You're served. You're served. It's public property. You're served.
Teairra tried to wiggle out of pain, but the judge wasn't playing favorites. She was ordered to pay $30,000, 0 cents. And 50? He ran straight to Twitter and dragged her with the most savage tweet. Now, Teairra, you can cough up that money or you can go with R. Kelly and Ish in a bucket. But surprisingly, 50 didn't go all in right away. He had bigger beef brewing with Young Buck, who allegedly owed him over $250, 0 cents K, for flaking on 2 albums. Maybe Teairra thought she was in the clear? Wrong. She doubled down and got cocky. She told 50 she wasn't going to pay him a single dime.
Is there a reason why you don't just give him the money?
Well, I mean, it's a process.
I feel like you got it. You say you ain't got it. I feel like you got it.
Bitch. Make him go fund me for his lawsuit with me. Go ahead, Kurt.
Are you gonna pay him?
You know, like I said, it's a process, and you know,
Is it going to be 50
50
cents a
cents
day?
at a time. Okay.
well, I was thinking 50 cents a month.
Instead, she released a diss track called I Ain't Got It, where she mocked the debt, saying she had no money, no assets, and no plans to ever pay him. And then she wore a shirt with the words, I Ain't Got It, printed boldly across her chest. The shade was real, and the internet ate it up. But while she was out here laughing and flaunting wigs and lyrics, 50 was plotting. Quietly, pettily, brilliantly. He trademarked the phrase, I ain't got it, and launched his own merch line under her nose. Yup, he turned her clapback into his payday. From hoodies to hats, he was selling her slogan and legally locking her out of it. Then he struck again. He dragged her back to court in 2020, demanding full access to her finances. He wanted to know everything so he could start seizing assets and collecting his coin. He even filed a motion for the judge to reprimand her for dodging payment.
You ever tried to reach out to 50 just to say, let me get 50 on the phone?
No, for what? He's already, like, y'all know Kurt is a mess. So, no.
Does he frazzle you at all?
No, he doesn't. He makes me laugh. He tickles me.
He's very hilarious.
Yeah, he's very hilarious. He's actually been bringing out some of my, funny side.
But Teairra, she's not the kind of girl to fold easily. She straight up refused to turn over her financial documents. So the judge hit her with another fine, $5,295.00 as sanctions. And 50? He celebrated like he just dropped another platinum album. He posted a pic of her at a press conference with her lawyers and captioned it, "She better give me my money before it starts to feel like she went to college and her student loans are catching up with her." The internet was in tears. This was no longer just a legal fight. It was a comedy show, a circus. And 50 was the ringleader.
Still owe me my money. Still owe me that
How
money.
much is left that she owes?
I think it's like 50-something thousand now. It's keep
It went
going
up?
up.
I thought it was 25,000.
Yeah, and it keep going up because she keep delaying and moving around. Like she gonna feel like she went to college, man.
It's clearly the principle with you because it's not the money. So wait, why? But why though? What?
Because I have to set examples so people don't keep coming to play with me. See, look, this is Lisa Bloom.
Now by this point, everyone was screaming the same thing. Girl, just pay the man. But Teairra wasn't budging. She told fans she wasn't about to be bullied. She said she was ready to take this all the way. And baby, she had no idea what all the way was about to look like. Let's not forget Teairra was one of the original cast members on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. We've seen her battle addiction, messy relationships, and some of the wildest reality TV moments ever. She even appeared on the NY Edition for a bit. You'd think her spot was secure. Nope. When 50 allegedly threatened to sue VH1 over her upcoming paycheck, they reportedly dropped her like a hot potato. She was removed from the season 6 cast. Why? Because nobody wants legal smoke with Curtis Jackson. Her love and hip hop checks were the biggest bag she had ever, since her music career got overshadowed by a little someone named Rihanna. So this hit wasn't just a lail, it was a whole financial gut punch. Now, with the franchise gone, Teairra had to hustle her way back into music just to survive. And just as she started gaining some traction, guess who popped back up? Mr. Get Rich or Die Trying himself. 50 filed another lawsuit demanding the court enforce the original judgment along with accrued interest and new sanctions, bringing the total up to $50,000.00. Y'all, it was like every step she took forward, he was waiting there with a lawsuit to drag her 2 steps back. And here's where it gets brutal. 50 started requesting to seize her money directly from gigs. If she performed, he wanted a cut. If she launched a skincare line like she did with Honeyface, he wanted profits seized from that too. He even hired a private investigator to track her income. This man turned debt collection into a full-time sport. Now in the middle of all this, Teairra suffered a devastating loss. Her mother passed away. Fans begged 50 to be the bigger person, to let her grieve, to stop the games. But you know what he said? Nothing. No sympathy. No remorse. Just more motions. More trolling. More memes. People were in the comments like, I thought Teairra paid 50 Cent already. Sis better hurry up and pay that man. We all know he petty AF. 50 is using her as a warning for everyone trying to play him with bogus lawsuits. He'll make your life hell. $50.00 K is $50.00 K. If a court says you owe it, you better pay it. And honestly, they weren't wrong. Because this entire saga has turned into a cautionary tale. One misstep, one lawsuit, one shade-throwing diss track, and 50 Cent will chase you like the debt collector from your nightmares. Now the question is, will Teairra ever pay up, or is she going to keep dodging, hiding, and dropping diss tracks while 50 sues her into oblivion? Now let's be real, Teairra Mari never expected her lawsuit to backfire this hard. What started as a fight for dignity turned into a never-ending nightmare. And 50 Cent? He wasn't letting up. Not now, not ever. Even after the court dismissed her case and ordered her to pay $30, 0 cents, Teairra kept swinging. She clapped back with a diss track, I Ain't Got It, wore the slogan on his shirt, and laughed in 50's face. But 50? He wasn't playing. He trademarked her diss slogan, launched merch, and dragged her right back to court. When she refused to hand over her bank records, the judge hit her with another $5,295, 0 cents in sanction. And 50 made sure to celebrate every penny, posting pics, cracking jokes, and reminding her who she was messing with. Teairra still stood her ground, saying she wouldn't be bullied, but it came at a heavy price. She was allegedly dropped from Love and Hip Hop after 50 threatened VH1 with legal action. That show was her financial lifeline. Now it was gone, thanks to him. Just when she tried to rebuild her career, performing at the I Love R&B Festival, opening for Tamar Braxton, 50 came back demanding more. With sanctions, interest, and court fees, her debt hit $50,000, 0 cents, and he was ready to take her gig money, skincare profits, whatever she had. He even hired a private investigator to track her. Fans were torn. Some begged 50 to back off, especially after she lost her mom, but others sided with him. She dragged him to court, she lost, pay up. At the end of the day, this wasn't just a petty beef anymore. It became a message to the whole industry. Don't come for 50 unless your receipts are in order. And as for Teairra, she's running out of places to hide. Either she pays or 50 will keep coming until there's nothing left to take. There's nothing.